It's a weekly thing that we do, is a date night.
How do you guys make time for each other? I mean, do you have to schedule like alone time for each other?
Got it.
Yep. That's a big thing for us. I mean, we've always scheduled out weekly date nights, and because we've learned from very early on that, we can't just like put the kids to bed early and just like relax or whatever, or we have to get out of the house and just to get away from like the craziness in the house, because the kids know we're here and they're always just going to come.
And there's a lot of distractions on the things in my mind that I'm like, the dishwasher needs to be unloaded. Oh, and let me go wash these clothes. And so we really have learned that we can't connect like on a date at home. We have to like really go away from the house. Now with COVID, I mean, we tried to do dates and we would utilize outside patio. And so kind of like set up something outside to make it different, where it felt like we were escaped and kids are in bed and stuff. So, but I would say for us, I mean, it's a weekly thing that we do, is a date night. And so, when a Friday, Saturday comes around, one night is date night for mom and dad and the other night is family night. And so that's just something we've stuck through too for years.
Yeah. Is it tough though to get privacy in your own home? I would imagine. I'm sure everybody's like banging on the door all the time.
The second you wake up, I'm like, go potty. And it's like, mom. I'm like, oh geez.
Yeah. Never a dull moment. I mean, you said, and I think in the upcoming episode that the Quints were starting to test boundaries a little bit more. I mean, what have they done to push your buttons recently?
I think the biggest thing at this age is they just don't want to do things that they don't want to do. And, it causes talking back. And so we've, had to come up, with our discipline. How do we discipline this? And, we have this 1, 2, 3 method. You'll see later in the season that we start kind of like chores with like earnings of like good marks and, money or coins or whatever. So, I think this age is just hard because they have a lot of opinions and there's 6 different opinions and they don't ever line up to the same. And so we're in a constant, who do you attend to first? Like, what do we do? So we've learned to, on Monday, we go through the days of like Monday, it's Ava's day. So Ava's going to sit in the first seat in the van. She's going to pick the shows we watch. She's going to pick dinner and like things like that. We try to break it up. And so 5 days a week we go through the Quints and then Blake gets the weekend.
That's a good idea because everybody gets a turn and you can, everything's fair. I mean, have you ever gone through a day where there's not a sister fight?
I wouldn't necessarily, we probably have gone through,
whenever
like fights. Yes. We've probably gone through days of fights, but there's a lot of cattiness, like it's a bunch of girls.